Welcome, savages, to the Game of Tokens Battle Arena. This Battle of Dragons features Baby Loop versus Squid Grow NFT. Let the battle begin.
Round 2, fight!
Hey, there we go. We got round 2 now. Awesome.
Yeah.
Great edit there, buddy.
Mhm.
Sweet, guys. All right, so the final battle of round 2. The winner will move on to the final king. What's it called again? The King of Kings battle. So good luck to Baby Loop and good luck to Squid Grow NFT. Let's get the battles started here.
Good
So
luck, Squid Grow NFT.
what I want to do is I want to start off. We forgot to do this on the last battle. I want to start off by letting you guys do a quick 30-second elevator pitch of your project. You get 30 seconds to just tell us what your project's about really briefly for those who missed the first round of battles, all right? So we'll go in order, in alphabetical order. So Baby Loop, you guys can present first.
Okay.
Days, let them know when they can start.
Give us your 30-second elevator pitch starting now.
Absolutely. So we're a professional team based out of Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada, and we're treating Baby Loop like an actual business. We're providing 3% Loop Network rewards. We're not dependent on the Loop Network for our success. We plan on providing huge utilities when we bridge over to the Loop Network, and we're really looking forward to doing that. Our application was submitted. We were in the top 3 applications to be submitted, and when we bridge to the Loop Network in the coming weeks and months, and we will be providing unique utility over there, which is going to provide huge value for our investors moving forward. Thank you.
Damn, that was I'll have to call you Slim Shady over there, man. Just spit it out. All right, Boria's a fast talker too, so let's see what he can do. You ready, Boria?
Yeah.
Elevator pitch, 30 seconds. You are up, sir.
All right. So we are an unprofessional team from all over the world. Half the guys are in Iran. That's the actual team, but we're Anti-Ruggers is managing the contract and the marketing and all that. So I like to under-promise, over-deliver. So basically, our token is all about nothing. We're not doing anything. We're not going to go anywhere. We're not going to get 100x. We're going to go maybe negative 100x. And but there's some updates, guys, for you. So we do have our buy bot that's going to bring ad revenue, ad generation, blah, blah, blah. I guess I couldn't do it fast enough. Sorry, I don't have a script ready for that.
Where do I invest in this unprofessional team? To be honest, though, it's funny, though, but I mean, I don't know. If you're in this space and you're a DJ, like, you love that shit, right? All right. So now that we have the intros out of the way, we're going to get into the nitty-gritty here. Let me pull up the questions.
My real question, my first question is, did Baby Loop go watch yesterday's battle so that they would know which questions were coming?
We actually didn't.
For the last
We actually
74
didn't.
hours,
Excellent.
This
we
is
would have
all
been
new
here.
to us. This is all
Yeah.
new to us.
Yeah,
So-
but we're very good in a pinch and very, very resourceful. So we're looking forward to some surprise questions here.
Right now, so we're definitely ready.
Fired up.
So for this round, we're going to do a round robin. We'll start in alphabetical order, so Baby Loop, you can go first. The first question is going to be, name what you would consider to be your project's 3 weakest points. You have 1 minute to discuss this.
Tell us your project's 3 weakest points, Baby Loop, starting now.
Well, certainly some of the weakest points that we've had, and I can say it's been team members. Thankfully, there's only 2 core team members left, and it's both One Life and myself. So we no longer have to worry about our weakest points anymore because our team members are gone, their bags are gone. So having said that, we're looking forward to the future of Baby Loop. Other than that, I'd say the only other weakest point that we have is that our staking does trigger our contract. But having said that, it's manageable, and we're confident that we're going to take this to very, very high level market caps, guys. Having said that, I believe that our, I mentioned 2 weakest points. I don't have a third one. Let's just say it was another team member way back when. But certainly our weakest points are in the rearview mirror. We're not heading in that direction, folks.
Do me a favor, whoever's not speaking, please mute your mic because we're getting some feedback here. Okay, Boria, Squid Grow NFT, you are up next. Please tell us your project's 3 weakest points. You have 1 minute.
All right, our weakest point was the Jeets, but most of them are out already. Like all the private sale guys are out, and we'll be doing reflections for diamond hand holders only. So everyone that held on will be getting reflections, and it's like last man standing type of reflections. So the more Jeets that are out, the more reflections for everyone else. And because I gave the private sale to our community, and some people are diamond hands, some people are Jeets. So that was the number 1 weakest point, which is gone now. Our second weakest point is just that devs cannot stop buying. Like we just like to buy the dips, just like when I win. And we're going to be doing it here. We're probably going to end up having 30% of the. We started with 0 on like other projects and end up having 30% of the tokens, where most other projects start with 30% and dump to 0. That's the second weakest point. The third weakest point is that the main token, Squid Grow, that we kind of went off the meme is dying. So now we're going to take over probably once they die. We'll be the only one left with the Squid or Grow in their name. Watch this 5 years from now and you'll see the end.
Nice. You know, it's really crazy how you speak without moving your mouth whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
That's not me.
I'm just messing.
Can we take this opportunity to appreciate that Gabriel comes, turns his camera on, and spectates?
That's what he did last time too. I like the Gabriel reactions. I think that's awesome. Well, he's our docs dev, so he's our docs dev.
He's gonna have a reaction Twitter or TikTok channel pretty soon.
That's
so
what I said. Yeah. Gabriel's gonna go viral with his reactions.
All right, sounds good. So this next question, it's going to be the Squid Grow NFT team first, and your question is, what have you done to prepare for crypto regulations, if any? You'll have 1 minute to answer this question.
Well, there won't be really regulations that would apply to us because, first of all, we're not claiming to be a business, or we're not registered at the time. And of course, we will be. I don't know about this token, but I think with the launchpad, we most likely will be. And we're doing everything by the book. Everything's transparent. So I think actually we welcome regulations because that would make our job easier about anti-scamming, finding good projects, and things like that. Regulations would only help us out.
Gabriel, do you agree? Do you concur, sir? There we go. All right. Sounds good. All right. Baby Loop, same question, 1 minute. What have you done to prepare for crypto regulations, if any?
Absolutely. So as I mentioned in previous AMAs and in the last battle, I am a Halifax, Nova Scotia real estate broker and owner. I manage millions of dollars of real estate trust money that does not belong to me. It belongs to the buyers of real estate that are buying my listings that I have in the brokerage. I'm very, very well versed on FinTrack requirements. That is the terrorist financing and money laundering reporting that you need to do here in Canada for transactions over a certain amount. And crypto fits very, very well with that. So I've been doing this for over 15 years, complying with various financial requirements and regulations, and very, very well versed on how to do this. And we're looking forward to complying with every single regulation as they come. And I truly believe that we're going to be at the forefront of that with my experience in the real estate industry.
Good. Awesome. All right. Let's move on to the next question. It's going to be Baby Loop going first. The question is going to be, what's more important to you, making investors money or making the project better? You'll have 1 minute.
At the end of the day, it's making the project better because if you make the project better, you're going to make the investors money. We understand that from the start. And we know that when we bridge the Loop network, it's going to provide also more security for our investors. To be on the Loop network, it's a KYC only platform. So with more utility and more security, not only are we building a better project for our investors, we will offer a longer term ROI for our investors. Halifax, did you want to chime in there as well?
I truly believe that we're going to provide that value when we get to the Loop Network, and certainly that huge value that we're going to provide is going to provide income for our investors. But you don't have to ask us about it. If you look at our Telegram, the recent polls that we had for our Hyperloop system, the investors chose to burn hyper burn, not hyper reward. So they actually chose to better the project instead of lining their own pockets with increased rewards. So you don't have to ask us. You can ask our investors, and they want to better the project over their own pocketbooks. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Squid Grow NFT, you are up. What's more important to you, making investors money or making the project better? You have 1 minute.
I agree with Baby Loop. It's all about making the project better, because when you make the project better, you actually deliver on your promises. It's going to make investors money because everyone's going to see that, and they will start buying in, and all the Jeets will be gone, and or they will FOMO back in. And the thing is, I wanted to say also, we're probably the only project in BSC, I mean, I don't know, that actually the devs are losing money, especially with our first token when I win. We have a couple devs that are probably down 10, 15 BNB because they keep on buying all the dips. So name me another project, guys, where the devs are actually losing money, not dumping the chart.
Baby Loop.
Okay, this is, I guess, yeah, that's good. So
I'm in
yeah,
about 25K right now.
I guess we're both the idiots here in this space. We don't know how to run a project. Huh? We're losing money while investors are making money here.
All right.
It's
All
a good
right. All
battle.
right. I know. The battle of the losers over here. I'm just kidding.
I guess we don't know how to run a project because for some reason we just keep on buying the dips.
I know. All right. Next question is going to be Squid Grow. You're going to be up first. Squid Grow NFT, you're up first. So tell us what your project will look like in 3 years. You have 1 minute.
I'm gonna answer that in 5 seconds. OpenSea's what? What's OpenSea's? What's Pink Sale?
Oh, all right. Little Easter egg there, I guess. All right, Baby Loop, you're up. What will your project look like in 3 years? You have 1 minute.
Yep. So in 3 years' time, that's a lot of time. But what we plan on doing is releasing our bridge to the Loop Network, providing a suite of very unique utilities that nobody's done before, because nobody's over on the Loop Network, and we're going to have unique utilities there that nobody's seen before as well. We have a business plan, and we're following that business plan to create value for our investors. Where we see ourselves in 3 years is having tens of millions, if not hundreds of millions of market cap, and being a go-to place on the Loop Network for 80% of the users on the Loop Network. And this is steadfastly our business plan. When we provide our utility over there, everyone will see that we're going to be a go-to place. People will need us when we get there. And in 3 years, that's a pretty exciting time for us on our plan.
All right, sounds good. Can if you're not speaking, please mute your mic because we are getting some feedback. Great. All right. Next question. Daisy, you want to take them or you want me to keep going?
I mean, sure.
Good luck reading it.
Oh, that's why you volunteered me.
Hey, you wrote the shitty questions.
We got a couple questions on here that are a mouthful. I don't know. Somebody had been possibly drinking when they wrote these, but I guess I'll just read the whole thing and you can decipher it. Are we on Baby Loop first, right?
Yes.
All right. How do you deal with FUD? How do you address repeated negativity that isn't an outright lie or scam? If you have massive FUD in your community that is unwarranted, how do you address that? If it is warranted, how do you address that? I think we'll give you 2 minutes for this one since we're actually blowing through these extremely quickly. Tell us about how you handle FUD. Starting now.
We're experts on this right now over the last few days, guys. So I'll let One Life answer this one. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, so when it comes to FUD, we attack it straight on. If anybody has any questions to ask us, if anyone has anything to say, we don't back down. We are not afraid to answer any sort of questions people ask because we understand that when people have questions answered, they deserve an answer. Their money is important. We understand that people's money is important. We value all investments here. That's been the promise from the start. It doesn't matter if your net worth is $5, $5,000, or $5 million. We value all investments here, and we understand that FUD can destroy a project. So we attack it head on, and we attack it with truth and facts. Any sort of FUD that's ever been directed to us, we have always answered to it, be it whatever it is. Halifax, did you want to also add into there?
Yeah, to be honest, we've not had much FUD other than from ex-team members that have gotten wrecked, to be honest. And Jackpot, our ex-team member that just left our project on Sunday, he's extremely upset because he knows that he's no longer involved in a successful project that's going to be life-changing. And every single team member has gotten wrecked, and that's the only sources of FUD that we've ever received. Our community, you don't see FUD from our community. You don't see any FUD from our community members because we're always in VC. We're there to answer any questions. So it's impossible to FUD because we're the most honest team in crypto right now. And it's basically impossible to FUD us, but they're certainly trying, and we'll face that head on.
Our acronym here at Baby Loop is HIT: honesty, integrity, transparency, and trust. And we promise to provide this to the BSC. We know the space does not have much of this, and this is something that we promised from the start to bring to this space.
We're bringing professionalism to crypto, and unfortunately, we had some team members that have been fighting us over the last few days. So we're actually experts on answering this question right now. Thank you so much. Drop the mic.
This question was written before the previous event, so
yeah, it was.
Kind of put it on the spot.
Okay, but I'll tell you what. We'll give you 30 more seconds. I want to go back to the beginning of that question. If someone shows up into your community and they're just repeatedly negative, but they're not making any false claims, they're not lying, it's not outright hard FUD, they're just repeatedly negative. They show up every day and just bring some negativity around your community. How are you dealing with that?
Yeah, so we would ask them to DM us or VC us because we're always in VC. So just join VC and we can explain what the issues are. But please do not cause panic or concern within our community. And if they don't want to comply with coming into VC or DMing us about it, then we would simply be forced to ban them because we cannot have people in there creating panic among our regular investors. But
our community is a safe space, and we always maintain safe cleanliness within our community.
All right.
Boom.
Thanks for the addition. So we'll go back to 2 minutes, go back to Squid Grow, and we'll just start.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but it looks like we actually have somebody fudding us inside the chat right now.
Oh, great.
Yeah, can take a look. His
one of you mods.
Let's see a live example. How does Game of Tokens deal with FUD?
Well, if no gift is FUD, then we have a gift for you. So let me keep reading here. Go ahead and continue on with Squid Grow NFT days, and I'll check this out.
Well, I feel like I'm always accused of FUD, and I always say yes, I do FUD because I bring the facts, the understanding, and the doubtless instead of doubt. So when I get accused of FUDing projects, I tell them that's what it is. But with our case, honestly, we really get no FUD at all. There was one guy that was FUDing, and one of our actual whales offered to buy them out. Because they bought the top and they're like, oh, I'm done 30%. My life savings are gone. Yeah, their 0.1 BNB life savings is gone. Literally, we bought them out with like launch price or something like that. So that's what we deal with FUD. And also, we have our own guys that literally, quote unquote, FUD our project for fun because there's really no FUD. And the only thing other than FUD is trolling. But trolling, we just ban those guys. Because when they're trolling for sure, there's no actual concerns or nothing. It's just trolls. Then we have zero tolerance for that. But yeah, like it's actually really hard to FUD us. We actually try. We encouraged people to FUD us, and it seems like like you guys are saying, it's really unfuddable. Like if the team's transparent, if we're doing the right thing, if we're buying the dips instead of selling, the pumps, if the devs are actually buying up the chart and community's making money, like I said, if the devs the only one losing money, that means the community's making money. How are you gonna have FUD? How are you gonna have FUD? Please tell me, damn it. I'm done.
I don't see any FUD. I just see a million stickers. What are you guys referring to?
Like, there's no FUD.
I mean, someone said
Robert's
that
the
they-
only one FUDding our token, and he's the #1 holder. So that just tells you what kind of FUD we get.
I'm talking about FUD in our chat right now. I don't see anything but a bunch of stickers.
Robert always FUDs about the worldwide toilet paper shortage is gonna destroy our token, so everyone needs to sell. That's the kind of FUD that we get.
Okay, we're going to jump on another 30-second rebuttal here. And Boria, correct me if I'm wrong, but it sounded like you were somewhat disparaging the man with 0.1 as his life savings. Do you think it's important to, have a regard for the fact that different people at different income levels in different countries are all just as important as each other?
Yeah, but it's not really about that 0.1. It's about the life savings. First of all, you should not be investing your life savings into any project. Second of all, we've been teaching this for the last year. So if you did and you got rugged, that's on you. That's not on anyone else but yourself.
All right, good response.
Financial advisor.
Not NFA, hashtag NFA.
I mean, that's good financial advice. You're not telling
Yeah,
me not to buy.
We never tell anyone to invest in anything, even our own token. We say, even we had the private sale, like we allowed people to invest, and we're like, if you guys want to invest multiple wallets, even like I don't care, invest 5-10 wallets. We had no hard cap. I mean, we kind of did, but it was like 40 BNB plus if it goes a little bit over, then we'll just stop it. We're not gonna like cut it off and refund people. So it was just natural hard cap.
Over your time, also.
Yep.
All right, Days, continue on, sir.
All right. Perhaps we'll use this last response as a little pop-up question action here. We'll go for 30 seconds to answer. It's going to be Squid Grow first. And my question to you then is, what percentage of their crypto portfolio would you advise one of your investors to invest in Squid Grow?
Percentage-wise, it depends really on how big your crypto portfolio is to your life savings, to your paycheck. If you make $100,000 a year and your crypto portfolio is $100, I say 100%, man. But if you have $1 million crypto portfolio, then maybe 1% at most. I would say 1 to 2% if you have a large portfolio on any single project.
All right. And it may not have been entirely clear, but I'm referring to their crypto portfolio, the amount of money they put in crypto. Baby Loop, what percentage of the crypto portfolio would you advise one of your investors to invest in Baby Loop?
Absolutely. So we would advise, well, some of our investors, it's 100% of their crypto portfolio because they've never invested in crypto before. My girlfriend, for instance, or some of my employees here at my real estate company. But it's going to depend on the size of your crypto portfolio. Obviously, if you're worth $1 million in crypto, then it's going to be a small percentage. But for other folks who are newer to crypto, it might be 100%. But I would advise everyone to use their own judgment on that based on their own situation.
You just copied my answer, man. What's going on?
I was not advised that this question would be asked. It is a really terrible question.
I'm like NFA, man. I see zero.
You write the questions next time. Are we about to have another battle of hosts? We had to have a battle of hosts in the last one because Mr. Zeke Conda thought he'd get high on his horse.
Continue, sir. Keep going.
Next question. This one's going to go to Baby Loop.
Yep.
If BNB dumps to $100 tomorrow and there's no money left to pay the team, there's no money left to pay for development, and there's no money left to pay for marketing, what are you going to do? You've got 1 minute to tell us what you're going to do starting now.
So we're very fortunate in the regard that I have a lot of personal capital, and a lot of personal capital has gone into this project, pushing this project from day one. Some of our major partnerships, some of our AMAs were paid out of personal capital, and certainly supporting the chart has been paid out of personal capital. So our investors are in very good hands. Should any of those situations happen, the other team that we're battling also said that they've been buying their chart, but we have as well. We spent a lot of money on that since we launched. So I would say that we do have the capital to continue on for the development, and development is a big expense that we're facing here as we bridge over to the Loop network and provide huge value and utilities over on the Loop network, and we're well underway with that as we speak.
All right.
Please.
Can we what?
Can you add 30 seconds on the clock? I have a rebuttal question for him. Okay, let's say you run out of capital. Same question. What do you do?
Running out of capital is not an option for a project of this magnitude. I mean, if we were looking at a multi-million-dollar project, supporting the chart is a lot harder. But let's just say that I have enough capital to do whatever I want in this life, and I run multiple businesses, own a lot of real estate myself. But again, those small investors, those are who we truly care about here at Baby Loop, because we have so many small investors from overseas, and we truly care about every investor that we have, big or small.
Nice.
Just kidding. All right.
To run out of capital for an operation of this size, for me personally.
Or yeah, same question.
All right. Honestly, I would love for BNB to go to $100 tomorrow, because I'm sitting most in BUSD, which I sold at last year highs at 500, 600 BNB, and I'm just waiting to buy the dips. Like I am with the chart here, I'm also waiting for the dips with BNB. So if $100 BNB went to $100 tomorrow, I'll probably say F you to all the Jeets and buy 200 BNB worth of the chart just for the hell of it. At $100 a pop, man. That's cheap.
No rebuttal for that one, I guess. All right. So that concludes our general questions for you guys. So now we're going to move into specific project questions for each project. So we'll just go Squid. How do you want to run this one, Days? You want to round robin it? Or just...
I guess we'll just go back and forth because, they're specific to the question, so there's no advantage to know it ahead of time.
Sounds good. So these are going to be tough questions, guys. So buckle up and get ready. All right. So
not
Baby
as bad
Loop.
today.
Well, yeah, I guess. So Baby Loop. You have a. Wait, hold on. Days, this question, they don't really have a large team.
Okay, well we'll just go with one for each.
They did.
You know what I mean? Yeah, right.
Yeah. Okay, so Baby Loop, what will you do if the Loop blockchain doesn't take off or experiences an exploit? You have 1 minute to answer this question.
So we have made those provisions very early on after our launch. What if Loop Network does not take off? What if Loop Network is not successful? So we do have contingency plans should anything happen to the Loop Network, and we can still take this project to be a very successful project on the Binance Smart Chain. And the reason for that is because we can turn off our Loop Network rewards and reallocate those to an ecosystem fee, at which time that ecosystem fee could provide other rewards through staking or some other value to the project. So we have had very early chats about this while we were even picking the contract that we were going to use for this. And we did not want to be stuck or tied to them because we truly believe that we can create a brand. There was a lot of talk about us surpassing the Loop Network market cap for many weeks there, and it did not happen. But we have a true brand that we can push without them.
Nice. Kudos to Halifax though for like really using his time so well today. I'm loving it. Everyone's a buzzer beater.
Shooting from the hip today.
last round, and Days was really upset about it. So
Yeah,
thank you.
when I don't get to hear my sound effects, I'm an unhappy camper.
To your answer, so let's say the network doesn't, it's a total flop, right? You guys mentioned that you are spending a lot of capital to build utilities that are specific to the Loop network. Is this fixable? Is this changeable? Is this interswappable? Like, what do you plan to do with that?
100%.
We haven't spent any capital on the Loop Network bridge or the utilities that we're providing over there because we're not going to spend money before our application is accepted. And applications close on August 25th, so we'll hear back shortly after that time frame. But again, we were in the top 3 first projects to put our application in there. And we're not fools. We're not going to spend money before we get an application accepted. But certainly, looking forward to it.
Do you guys have a contingency plan for utilities if the Loop network just totally flops?
And Smart Chain, and we've also had some high-level discussions about other chains that we could potentially make a move on. But we're very confident that Loop Network is going to take off. So, we have had those conversations, but certainly not plan for the worst and hope for the best, but plan for the worst, if you will.
All right, and One Life, I see you've shifted back now. When you had moved in closer to the camera, I was going to advise you that while you weren't completely in frame, that beautiful beard still was. Still pushing for Halifax to grow one, but I digress. We'll move on.
You look so fresh over there, buddy. All right, Squid Grow NFT. This is a tough one right here. Days, you want to do the second question?
The second question?
Well, the middle, kind of. I'll just ask it.
I don't know.
So, Squid Grow NFT. Why choose to use the most well-known rug pull in recent history as your token theme?
You mean Squid Grow?
Yeah.
Well, that's the reason why we did that, because we know that once they rug, we'll be the only ones left. So we become the real Squid Grow, and the other ones are the fake ones. Because like I said, since the beginning of launch, I said it will be the only Squid token and the only Grow token that will be around a year later. It's an actual tactic to do this, and at that time when we did do the name, it was, I think Squid Grow only started. It was only like a day or two that it was actually launched for, and there's a lot of projects that were basically copying it. So we decided, you know what? We never did like one of these memes where we just copy a token that's trending. Let's just do it. Let's just try it out. So we rebranded in 24 hours and launched. Our name was completely different 24 hours before that. So yeah, it's Squid Game is going to be coming out season 2. We'll be the only ones left.
Yeah, that might have come across a bit wrong. I think this question was actually written in reference to Squid Games, which wasn't Squid Games like one of the largest honeypots. It was like a multi-million-dollar, $300 million honeypot or something like that, going back a few months. Can anybody back me up here, or I'm just...
Yeah. Oh, it's the actual Squid Game. There's a lot of honeypots that were called Squid Game. So yeah, same thing. You know, they were trending. They were mooning, and a lot of other projects try to copy that. Same. So we were really more copying the Squid Grow, not the Squid Games. But like I said, same thing. We'll be the only ones left.
Awesome. All right, I believe that's gonna conclude the project portion of the questions today. Is that right, Konda?
That's correct.
And so we're going to move on to today's final question. You will have an actually unlimited amount of time to answer this one. So I'll put 30 seconds on the clock.
Boria.
We concluded the first
What?
round. What's that?
Sorry.
Boria,
I was
what?
gonna say, Boria. What does real estate mean to you? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Honestly, man, I have properties. It means passive income to me. That's what it means.
The answers are on the wall behind it.
I feel
I don't-
like it's a
I have my
haven
own meaning.
of knowledge and security. It's home. It's love. And it's an
It's
adventure.
the love.
Sure.
It's the knowledge.
All right. We ended our first round with the golden question, which came from Brian at Coin Launch Lounge. And we're going to end our second round with what we call the tinfoil question.
Oh, that's
And-
Gabriel. I'll let Gabriel answer that one.
And it's not actually a question, I realize now. But regardless, we'll start with the Baby Loop. So, Baby Loop, you have 30 minutes to tell us your best joke.
Well, Mike, you want to cover this one?
Just give me a second. 1 second. I'm just thinking. Our best joke. How much time do we have to think about it? Best joke at this point would be hilariously how wrecked our previous teammates have been getting. I think that's pretty funny in itself. I'm trying to think of a joke.
Whatever comes to your head, spit it out. Put the timer up. Put the timer up for 15 seconds. It helps.
15 seconds? Oh my
If
god.
you don't have a joke, you forfeit the
15
point. If
seconds.
you don't have a joke, you forfeit the point. Starting now, go. Halifax, somebody. Do you want me to tell one first? And then maybe that'll jumpstart your
Sure, why not? Let's do that.
Hey, say it again. Say it again. You cut out.
Across the road, it was stapled to the chicken.
Yeah, that's a joke.
Classic. What I love is that the joke question is the only one we've successfully foiled our projects with so far.
I got it, man. I have plenty of
Okay.
jokes.
All right.
But I would like to see
Sorry.
if Gabriel could answer has a joke too, because he's actually our resident tinfoil developer.
Come on, man.
He's shaking his head. Somebody's
You're
going
off
to
the
have to
team.
come up with one.
You're off the team.
I have one of my favorite jokes about crypto is, how do you make a small fortune from investing in Bitcoin? Start off by investing a large fortune in Bitcoin.
Wow.
I like
Correct.
that.
Yeah, that was good.
I have another one. How can you tell who owns Bitcoin at a party? Don't worry, they'll tell you.
No, go.
No,
Go
please
for
do.
it. Go for it.
What kind of bees make milk? Boobies.
Oh man, where were you with that when you were on the spot? Oh, bro, hands
All right.
down the
Yeah,
best.
if
I have another
anybody
joke.
knows-
I have another joke. What kind of boys does Gabriel's milkshakes bring to the yard? This is not even a joke. I just want to see his reaction.
All right, I'm gonna try something new here. I'm gonna call on somebody from the audience, and I'm gonna ask them to tell a joke. I know we have one good sport in here that will tell a joke, so I'll ask Ed from Mind Token, and then I'll ask somebody else.
Oh wow, you're doing that to me again? God damn it! All right, you know what? I did the vagina diatribe yesterday, and so you know that was what it was. All I have right now is a terrible knock knock joke that came from a 7-year-old, so you're all gonna have to live with it. Knock knock.
Who's
Who
that?
is
It's a 2-part joke. Thank you, Dwayne.
Wait.
Dwayne the bathtub. I'm drowning. That's all you get from me.
That was my daughter's favorite joke for like a year, I swear. Dwayne the bathtub, I'm drowning.
I hear it 15 times a day, so it's all that came to mind.
And not gonna lie, the GOT team, we have an inside kind of joke thing where we talk like this all the time, and it drives the dev crazy. All right, so I'm gonna call on somebody else that, Arian, tell us a joke. Ninja Lounge. Give us your best Ninja Lounge joke.
I was pretty sure that you will call me out. Joe. Okay. This is a bad one, but that's what comes first in my mind. What do you call a magician that lost his magic? Ian. IAN.
What?
I feel redeemed after that one. Thank you.
I told you it's a bad one.
Will I tell one more joke? Can I tell
That's
one
like
more
a
joke?
straight up dad joke,
Hold on.
man.
Hold on. What was the punchline? I missed it.
Ian.
Ian. Oh.
Magician. Ian.
Uh,
I told you it's a bad one.
Who's it? Who's there?
Check
Michael
DM, sir, and
Jackson.
find out. Please check DM.
Knock, knock, knock. I have a joke. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
I have a proposal, sir. Please check DM.
That's a crypto joke right there. If you're a dev or a marketer or anybody on a project, that shit's funny to you.
I have another one.
All right. Hey,
I have
let me
another
call
one.
in one more person here. Punter, you there, buddy? I really got to hear Punter's voice here. I've been in DMs with him. I want to see what he sounds like, and see if he's funny.
I have another one. Can you hear me?
Yeah, Gabriel got a joke.
Okay, go ahead, Gabriel.
Listen. Meta Rappi.
That's the
Oh,
funniest
that's
joke,
funny.
bro.
You guys don't know there's some crazy beef going on between Metaruffy and Boria over here, so it was very interesting to watch go down.
I mean, he wants to be like me. He wants to do AMAs, KYC, have a university. He calls everyone scammers except himself, but it's pretty hilarious.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyways,
All right, that was fun, you guys. Thank you. Thank you both for being here. It was a great battle. It was very entertaining, and thank you, Gabriel, for your expressions. Okay, so let's see. I don't know if I got a response from this yet.